YouTube, what's going on? We back outside, back by the poolside. Feel me? Hope y'all doing well today. Hope y'all went to the gym. Hope y'all did what y'all had to do today. Feel me? In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the phrase "you are what you eat." So this phrase is pretty straightforward, but I feel like a lot of people really misunderstand it. Feel me? So like, if you eat rice, bro, you're not rice. Okay? It's really more. If you eat healthy, then you're healthy. If you eat unhealthy, then you're unhealthy. See how simple that is? So if you eat junk food every day, you're not a healthy person. Your body's not going to be healthy, and you're going to have later health issues that are going to rise later on. You eat healthy every day though, you have a very low chance of those health issues developing. There's still a chance. There's always a chance for anything in life. Any type of disease, there's a chance for it. Feel me? But it's not as high as it would have been. You know what I mean? Bro, this fly is wilding. It's not as high as it would have been. So there's always a chance. But you lower your chances when you eat healthier. This can be used for drugs too. Whatever you put in your body that's not healthy is going to make you unhealthy. It's going to health issues are going to arise later on in life. You might not see them right now, but you will see them eventually. And that's what people fail to understand, bro. Y'all choose to put these unhealthy things in your body. That's why the saying "you are what you eat" is a true meaning. But that's just the physical side of things. Okay, we're not even talking about the spiritual side. When I say the spiritual side, it's a lot more that comes with that. You are what you eat. So I'm gonna change that to "you are what you consume." So if you watch, everybody has social media nowadays. Like, probably, I'd say 80% of the world has social media. Everybody scrolls. It is what it is. But if you scroll all day, chances are you're not watching anything that's positive for you. If you're sitting there and scrolling all day, you're not. That's a very high chance. You're probably consuming negative content. You're seeing, like, Instagram, bro. Instagram is just a big thirst trap, honestly. You're seeing a lot of lustful images and a lot of lustful people. Like, chances are you might be a lustful person because you continue to allow that to be on your feed, and that's all you consume all day. So chances are you probably fall into lust a lot. You lust over women. You watch the P word. Watch things you shouldn't be watching. And honestly, bro, that's not good for your spirit. You're feeding your spirit the wrong things. You're consuming the wrong things. If you watch negative content, like content that just bashes people, that hates on people, toxicity, consistently toxic content, chances are you're a toxic person, bro. Chances are you're toxic. And it's just the truth. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't watch this content all day. This shit, like, truly, this is deeper. That phrase is way deeper than it sounds. You are what you eat. You are what you consume. If you feed your spirit negativity, you're probably a negative person. You're probably gonna have negative life experiences. If you feed your spirit lust, you're probably a lustful person. You're probably gonna be lusting over women to the point that it's weird, bro. Like, we don't talk about that enough. It's so normalized in today's society to disrespect women and just lust over them. And truly, that's not the way it should be. People will sit there all day and lust over women. What's wrong with my dogs, bro? So, I don't know if y'all can see it. By the way, it's my boy King's birthday. He's turned 1 today. Can't believe he's that old already. Yeah, bro, it's deeper than it looks. And it's crazy to me that we normalize lust so much in this world. Like, people genuinely are okay with, like, porn. The P word, the P word is normalized so much in today's society. OnlyFans is normalized. Women selling their body online. Like, bro, that is a form of prostitution. Like, these are prostitutes, bro. At this, like, if a woman has an OnlyFans, she's a prostitute, bro. She's selling her body for money. Like, and when you subscribe to that, you're doing the same thing as if you were on the street buying that. It's the same thing, bro. Like, it's different, bro. It's really different. And you truly can't consume that, bro, because then that makes you a lustful person. And in turn, it's gonna be harder to hold a relationship down. Because women see that, bro. Women can see when you're a lustful individual. Women can see that. You know, this bird is wilding right now. Nature. Nah, you gotta love nature. Yeah, bro, women can see that. Lust is, it shows, bro. Cause a lot of y'all don't even notice it. Y'all lustful people, but y'all be staring, bro. Y'all be staring at women. I used to be the same way, bro. Until I finally learned how to control myself. Cause really, you gotta control yourself, bro. There's no reason you should be staring people down. Like, that's weird, bro. Like, honestly, bro, if you wouldn't do it to a man, why are you doing it to a woman? She is human just like you. How would you feel if a man stared you down, staring at your backside, staring at your chest? How would you feel? You wouldn't like that very much, would you? Promise you, women do not like that. Some do, not everybody, but those are also very lustful women. See what I'm saying? You are what you consume, bro. If you consume alcohol, you're an alcoholic. If you smoke weed, you're a stoner. You're a smoker. Yeah, that's what you are. You're a smoker, bro. Smoke cigarettes. You're a smoker. And in turn, these leads to negative consequences. You become unhealthy. If you consume unhealthy things, you're an unhealthy person. But if you consume healthy things, like if you read the Bible, talk to God, you can say you're a follower of Christ. Or whatever your religion is, you can say you're religious. And religion in turn isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't like the I don't like the religion, what religion has become, especially Christianity. Because there's a lot of people that claim they know God, but they don't know God. And you can see it, bro. They say they know God, and then they do things that Jesus would not approve of. And that's why I like to call myself a follower of Christ more than I would call myself a Christian. You know what I mean? Because I follow Christ. I follow God. I don't follow religion. And yes, I go to church. But that's because Jesus said to. It's in the Bible. You can read about it. Some people try to claim that Jesus never said that, but he did. He did say we should be going to church. He said you should fast. He said you should do multiple things. Read the Bible, you will learn more. All the things he told you to do. These are good things for your spirit. Good things that put you closer to him. Good things that put you in a better mindset. Fasting. Jesus did not tell you to get drunk every weekend. Jesus told you to kill your flesh, take up your cross, and follow him. But y'all so-called Christians refuse to do that. Y'all refuse to surrender to your creator. And it's heartbreaking, honestly. But then y'all try to say that y'all know Christ. And I'm just getting into this, truly. So I'm not gonna speak too much on it. But if you're one of those people that claims you know Christ, but you're doing the opposite of what he tells us to do, might be time to reevaluate your life, bro. But yeah, you are what you consume, bro. That's the theme. K. That's the theme of today's video. Sorry, he was scratching at the deck. But yeah, you are what you consume, bro. No reason to be watching this negative content. That's what makes hateful people. Y'all consume all that hateful content. Then y'all start hating. And honestly, it's not good for your soul, bro. Hating on somebody else is crazy to me. Like, how can you claim, and this is for my men out there, how can you claim you're a man when you're too worried about other people's problems to the point that you hating on them? How can you claim that? Truly, how can you claim that? Somebody please explain it to me. I just don't get how you can claim to be a man, but you're in everybody else's business except your own. Your life is not what it should be, but you're worried about what bro's doing over there to the point that you start hating. You are what you consume, bro. Consume hateful content, you're gonna be a hateful person. Consume negative content, you're gonna be a negative person. You consume lustful content, you're gonna be a lustful person. It even comes to doing the things you do in real life, the people you're around. If you're around negative people, you're a negative person. If you're around negative environments, you're gonna be a negative person. But that's not for everybody. Some people come from a negative environment, but they're not. My fault. But they're not negative in themselves. I know a lot of people that come from negative households or negative families, but they're not negative people. They actually want to get away from that. But if you choose to stay in that and you have a choice to leave, you gotta reevaluate yourself, bro. You're no better than bro that was hating on you before. You're no better than them. Whatever you consume, bro, is what you turn out to be. That's your character, bro. Like if you were to look at somebody's Instagram page and all you see is ass, 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 you can tell that person just off that, you know they're lustful. If you look at somebody's Instagram page, all you see is positive vibes, motivational videos. Like that's my whole feed. And I love that. Because it keeps me going. And motivation is just a feeling. I've said this before. And you probably know this already. Motivation is just a feeling. Discipline is built. You gotta build that. And truly, like, I'm at the point that I love being disciplined, bro, and the right things. It's hard at first. It truly is hard at first. But over time, you grow with it. You get better and better over time. You begin to build that disciplines with positive habits. And the more you consume those positive habits, the more positive and disciplined you're gonna become. Like going to the gym, bro, every single day. That's a positive habit. Now I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to the gym. I love it. I don't feel right unless I go to the gym. I go 6 days a week. If I don't go on one of my days, I feel terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I'll dead ass stop everything and start working out at home. Dead ass. Like it's that deep now. Before I did not blink an eye and miss a day. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll just go tomorrow. That's not the mentality you want to have. It's not. Everything you do, you should crave positive habits. You should crave being disciplined. There's no reason you're not craving that. Little bike ski. I don't know if y'all heard that, probably not, but a little bike ski in the distance. I really hope my audio is recording because this is a good video. But I'm coming to the end of it now. But yeah, bro, you are what you consume. You consume negativity. You consume lustful images all the time. That's exactly who you are. But if you lock in and focus on positivity and consuming positive things, eating healthy, going to the gym, being disciplined, building discipline, you're gonna be a positive person. You're gonna be a disciplined. You're gonna be a purpose-driven person. Shout out to my brotherhood. If y'all watched this far, leave a like if y'all enjoyed the video. Share this with others that need to hear this, that are consuming negativity. Leave a comment on what kind of content or what kind of things you consume that are negative to you. And it's been your boy. Subscribe to join the journey. I'm a catch y'all.